Unapologetic with DrG, where we get to highlight and talk to other women for them to have their unapologetic moment. And today's guest, I love her energy. I love what her platform is about, and I'm excited to talk with her more about this. So, we have Nicole Lynn Hall with us today. How are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you? Life is great.
All right. And so, what are you unapologetic about in this moment?
In this moment, I would say myself in the way that I outreach and pour into others. Mostly a lot of people come to me and say that I'm a too much or I'm too caring and giving, but you never really know like who needs somebody in that moment when it comes back to them tenfold. They might dish you in that moment of time, but then later on when they come back to you and they're like, Nicole, I really appreciate you for being there in that moment. That's me. So a lot of people kind of look down and are like, why are you so happy? Like, why are you so energetic? Like, I've been there. I don't want no one else to feel that way. So I really strive, and I'm not going to apologize for myself for being me, because that's just naturally who I am. And I was put on this earth just to sprinkle that everywhere.
Okay, nothing wrong with sprinkling a little bit of empowerment and self-love and self-care all over the place. So I will say I follow your platform, and it's absolutely authentic and it's absolutely amazing. So you're just you come on with just as if you wake up in the morning like, hey, here I am. This is what things here's some recommendations from hair to skin. You're really into loving yourself. What made you start, having these videos to empower women and just showing that you can go from this to this, from skincare to, how to style your hair? What made you get started on this journey?
Starting from myself, actually, I struggle really hard with anxiety and depression. And when I get into those moments or those attacks, the kind of slightest things that will change in yourself that can just make you really feel like alive and you're feeling well. So getting up, David, you taking a shower, washing your face, you take some self-care, do a mask, get your makeup on, like just whole mood can just change and just empower yourself. It's been a long road coming, so I wanted to just take all of those things that I know that kind of work for myself and build and just follow it through other other women, men. I do have men in there too. Just a variation of people.
So what do you hope that people gain by watching watching you on Instagram, or on YouTube or any of your social media channels? What are you hoping people get from that?
They're not alone. Everyone is here. Everyone has their own struggles. Our personality traits are different. You don't have to be a top influencer up here. Everyone starts from the bottom, so don't feel like you're, you can't do this, or putting yourself, that self-doubt. Everyone starts from somewhere, and I just want you to know that you guys can do it, whether you see it, something small, practice in life, and just continue to strive and be consistent in whatever you do.
Okay, and consistency is so
So
important.
cool.
But then also, yeah, also I think you're right when when you talk about, from where you are, you can't compare yourself to how
No.
someone else look or what someone else has. And so, you are empowering women and men to accept where they are, accept what they look like, and all of that. So let's talk about skincare. What specifically do you do with skincare? I know that's a part of your brand.
Yes, correct. So depending on which skin type, we kind of have like a full one-on-one session, figuring out what type of skincare you have, what you're currently using, what your skin type is, depending on like your oil or acne, mature skin, and then we'll customize an actual skincare, the regimen that's going to be best for you. So like a morning routine and an evening routine that's going to give you the best application process, whether you need something quick and simple, anti-aging, and all of those steps where it's very like simplified, not complex for each person that kind of comes.
So is it made to just make it easy for people to get stuff, to get the care that they need? So I do have a question. Are there specific products that you sell, or is it just, depending on the skin type, you give recommendations of products that are already out there?
They're specific. It's Lime Life by Alcone. I personalize and customize to my own business here, but we do promote through them.
Okay, awesome. That sounds
Yes.
really
One, they're
great.
all natural skincare, vegan, cruelty-free. Look, so
Oh yeah.
that skincare is your first barrier. You don't want to get into your bloodstream, putting all those things you don't need to. No harm.
And so how long have you been doing this?
So let's see. I've been a customer with them for about 2.5 years, but I decided to take the leap, and I've been with them in my business journey for about 5 months or so.
Oh,
Thank
congratulations. And so,
you.
oh, so now I have to ask, what is it like being an entrepreneur?
Oh, so since we're being unapologetic here, let's hit it real, girl. So it is not what everyone thinks it is. It's just, it's very, they think it's very easy, or it's just, oh, you can get on and you just do videos and stuff. No, y'all don't see behind the scenes, okay? It is a lot of work. It's planning and sitting down and building those very authentic relationships, because you don't want to
Mhm.
just, I mean, anyone can go down to Sephora or Ulta, but you want to have that real authentic connection, that one-on-one. People don't buy products, they buy from people. So you want to build that one-on relationship, that trust. You know, I can throw a skincare at you and you're like, meh, but if I'm trusting in you and you're trusting in me, like we're going to have that one-on-one.
Okay, so another question about entrepreneurship, since we're, you know what, here's what people fail to realize. You're right. It's really, really hard. So let's just walk me in a day of life for you and what you do in your business. I mean, how do you start your day? And then what does it mean for your business throughout the day? What does that look like for you?
Oh, I try to plan it out in the mornings where I do have some separate times. So you don't want to be continuously throwing yourself and working all day, because then you're not really getting anywhere. You have to separate it through time. I like to get up in the morning, like have my coffee, reply to messages, emails, post something inspirational throughout the morning. There you go, girl. I like to schedule some afternoon posts, and then I have evening posts, and then I do some follow-ups. I do some morning makeup videos in the morning. Sometimes we'll do some evening skincare, and then depending on the days, I kind of have it themed out. So like motivational Monday, we have like thrifting Thursday, and then just different topics that we like to speak throughout the week.
Okay, that sounds good. That's a lot. That, and I'm proud that you're even taking moments out for your, for your time, for yourself, just having morning coffee. Your morning, I'm sure you have a morning hair and skincare regimen, which sometimes, which I notice because sometimes you share.
Oh yes.
You
I'm
know,
real
so
life, people.
yeah, so I do think that that's so important to connect with people. And so for 5 months, what are your goals, for the, once you hit your 1 year? What are your specific goals for your 1 year? Where would you like to see yourself?
As far as in the company or just
Yes,
in
or
life?
just within your business. I mean, right now in your business, and then let's talk about after that, and then answer in your life a year from now, what are you hoping to achieve?
Hopefully within a year, I would love to see myself as director and have a bunch of men and women right underneath me building within themselves, because you can't just build alone. You want to build and empower others. So I would love, like, that is my set in stone, already put on your little vision board. I just actually made a post about that this morning, what you want to
Okay.
do and then building your future self. So.
Okay. And then personally, where do you see yourself?
That one is kind of tricky because being a military spouse, everything kind of changes. So hopefully within the year, I would love to see us like back in the South and building and loving one another back where we need to be. The Midwest is a little different, y'all.
Oh wow. Okay. So I'm a military brat. I'm also a military veteran, and I used to be a military spouse years ago, divorced. So what is that like for your business? I think one of the most important things that people need to understand about being a military wife is that it's really hard to have a career unless you are doing your own business, because as you are moving, you're having to stop work, find work, stop work, and find work. And so that can be very challenging. So how is that for you?
It is very challenging. If you guys do, and you happen to look back at my platform, I went from clinical experience with 10 plus years to actually doing beauty and skincare because of all of the moving. So you work for so many months and then, hey, we're back over here. So it is very beneficial. It's crucial that you're able to take all of that work and ethics to put it into yourself, but it's remote. You can work
Mhm.
anywhere. You can work from your phone, you can work from your laptop, you can work from a desktop at home. Kids are at the park and you're working. I mean, it's great.
So you're liking this transition a little more than trying to find a job outside of working for yourself, is what I'm hearing.
I do. I am loving it. It's very hard to go somewhere and kind of explain your very spotty resume, even though it's very consistent with itself, but you have those gaps in there because you're continuously moving. And you look at it and say, you transfer from one place to another, and
Mhm.
in real world life, it's anywhere from 3 to 6 months before you're even accepted for any position, whether it's in civilian world or DoD world. So I mean,
Mhm.
it's very beneficial to be able to invest in yourself and your future.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, where can everybody connect with you, so that they can get to know your brand and get to understand it better and get in touch with how you empower people and also about your products and connect with you. How can people reach out to you?
You can reach out to me through my platforms, preferably Facebook. I'm more active there and engaging. Instagram as well, but Nicole Lynn Hall on Instagram. You can find me at Nicole Hall on Facebook. If you just want to check out the website, kind of see what we have going on, it's NicoleLynnHall.com.
Okay, so you know what? I thank you for stopping by, and I'm looking forward to a year from now seeing you grow so much more. And I'll definitely be, as soon as my hair start growing out a little more, I have some tips that you've given that I can use, for my hair and whatnot. I don't really press my hair out as much, but I mean, even being curly, like you got the curls going on today. I think that's important so that give people ideas about, not only just hair care, but skin care and just offer so much on your platform. So I really do thank you for stopping by. And you know what, for everybody else, stay tuned. We have many more guests coming on Unapologetic with Dr.